Hey, coaches, got a fantastic guest for you tonight. Michael Lindberg is the head football coach at White Plains High School in White Plains, New York. He is we met on Twitter. Coach kind of sent me an idea and I liked it. And then he sent me some film. And what they really do a great job with is doing quarterback counter off of different looks. And so coach is going to join us and teach us. And I told him to teach us just like he's teaching his players. And we're excited to have you on here, Coach.
Thanks for having me. I'm excited to do this.
We were just joking. I thought we were going to have to do closed caption at the bottom so that my folk could understand you and your folks could understand me. But then I thought North Carolina and New York aren't that far apart, obviously, because I can understand you fine. But you said your wife hears us sometimes and she can't understand all them Southerners.
Not a word of what you guys are saying. Well, you guys in North Carolina have got to be used to the New Yorkers moving down there for when they retire.
Yeah, no, we get a lot from the north, so yeah, we're kind of used to it. Yeah. But we'll put closed caption on there just for her, so she can understand us.
Yeah, I'll translate for her.
All right, man. Well, I'm excited about having it. I really like the film you sent, and I'm looking forward to you teaching and coaching us up.
All right, thanks, Coach. I'm gonna bear with my technology. If I lose you or whatever, walk me through it. I'll come right back.
Okay.
Coach, you see my screen?
Yep, I got you.
You got me? All right, so this is right now we're in trips here to the right. Okay. We're going to run our GT counter to the left. So the quarterback is going to read this D end. Okay, let me illustrate a little bit so you can see. The D end over to the right. Let me pull up sorry. So our D end that is right here is who we should be reading, the QB. If he widens with our back, QB should be running the ball. Most of the time we've found, okay, that he is not going to widen with the back, and we get a nice, quick, easy bubble. All right, that's what we get here. We actually would have had a much better play here, but we messed up our crack scheme. So let me just run it through and show you the way it is. It's normal GT counter to the left. It's your gap down backer, your guard's pulling, your tackle's pulling, guard kicks out, tackle leads up. Nothing special with GT counter blocking up for the line. It's really what we do with the backfield action. So let me just run it through here. All right. So it's very simple. QB reads it, sees, kid closes, throw it out there. We have 3-on-3 out there. What happened was our number 3 receiver was supposed to go to the corner. And he kind of got a little confused, but you see, we still got a nice little play there. Goes, good. I think we got there was a penalty on the play, but I think we ended up getting 13. Okay, so this is it's a little far out, but I'm gonna zoom in so you can see it. Let me see. That's not a great clip for you guys. Okay, so this is the exact same play, going the other way. So it's nub trips, which I know a lot of guys like today. We got the tight end to the right. Again, the quarterback on this one, he actually, this kid widens on him. So the quarterback doesn't like it. And you'll see by the bubble going there, the quarterback actually has a decent amount of time before he has to come back. I really like with the RPOs, the quarterback as the runner, because when the quarterback is the runner, he doesn't have to rush a handoff because, it's really on him. All right, I don't like to throw, then I just run. And you'll see he has plenty of time here. Plenty of time there. It's almost like a draw counter. You could that's one way to think of it, is just a draw counter there. And I'm gonna run that again so you can see it. Okay. Like I said, up front, if you run GT counter, you're not changing anything for the offensive line and the tight ends. They're blocking GT counter. It's just a different way to get the read. All right, so I'm just going to run this one more time because this is a great example of how the quarterback has plenty of time. Our tight end actually misses up, and we still are able to get 10 yards. Not the greatest job blocking in the second level, but, I'll take 10 yards anytime. Here's the end zone view of it. Okay, the kid widens. Quarterback didn't feel safe about it. Now we're up. The corner makes the tackle. We'll live with that, though. I'm sure most people. Same exact play again. We had the nub trips again. Quarterback's gonna have the same read. On this one, there's actually a face mask. Gets us a free 15. Let me give you the end zone view on this so you can see what the quarterback sees. All right, again, he should be reading this, just in case you're wondering. He should be reading that DN. He just widens a little bit. Quarterback doesn't like it. Go ahead, run. There's no worries of timing issues with the handoff. Coach, I'm going to come back just so if you have any questions, or do you have any questions from here?
No, I really like it, man. We used to run it the same direction, but I like your way a lot better. Because of what you're saying, because you got the time. The quarterback's got plenty of time there.
Yeah. So I'm going to give you a couple more of our Q buck stuff, Q counter stuff. Okay. So this was a decent play for us. All right. You just saw this one. So I'm going to, sorry about that. That's my dog who likes to watch TV, guys. As funny enough as that is, she's barking at the TV. All right, so here's your just normal. I feel like this is how most people run their Q counter. They're reading the DN with the jet sweep. Now, something that I highly recommend that you focus on that we did not do a good job with is this running back that's coming across. He's blocked by the field goal post. He has to sell jet sweep. He does not do a very good job of selling jet sweep. That will force those outside linebackers and safeties to stay with him more. So if you notice, he starts to slow down, and now these guys start to react backwards, come back to the play. So, you know, it's a difference sometimes between a home run and an okay play. Here's the sideline view of it. Just comes back. Now, our number one play is jet sweep and buck sweep. Those are our two top plays, I should say. So our quarterback, you'll see some of these plays come with the motion. And when you get the motion with it, it really helps you out because everybody's flying to that jet sweep. So we traded to it. Here it is, comes back. Everybody's following. He stays tight to the double team. Get nice 7 yards. And it could have been better if the blocking was a little better. Here's a little sideline view of it. We don't play in those big stadiums like you guys do down south. So some of our bleacher views are from like 4 or 5 rows up. There it is. He stays tight to it. But again, if you notice, and this is a coaching point that, you know, I'll continue to harp on with my kids. If you watch our running back here, as soon as he stops, the defensive stops and they start to react back. That's a coaching point that, you know, you try to really hammer home. Sell the jet sweep. Sell the jet sweep. Those guys will follow you. Okay, here's another one. This is short motion to try to get him going. Quarterback, I would have liked him to take that more to the play side. He cuts that in a little early. See, to me, he should have went more left. Okay, to me, he should have, and what we would have told him is get on this pull and tackle, get on his back and ride him as far as you can. Okay. This is the sideline. I'm trying to get you another good view. Here's an end zone view of it. All right. Same thing. If you run GT counter, I'm not recreating the wheel here. This is just different ways that we try to get it. See, we get motion, trying to get him to move a little bit, and then we come back. So now some people might be asking, is the short motion there bringing the linebackers and stuff to the play? But what we were doing all week was just, we were cracking. So we were short motion and cracking with that and giving to the tailback on jet sweep. So that's why we ran this counter. Again, the running back isn't selling the fake. It's very frustrating. I'll make sure I see him tomorrow morning and remind him. And our quarterback is a decent athlete, but he's not a world-class sprinter or anything like that. So that's off the jet sweep. All right, so I love it off the jet sweep. So we like to put the running back as a lead blocker for jet sweep. So we trade the tight ends here so that we have that 3-man surface. Then we give the jet motion to get you moving, and then we come back with it, and there's your nice little shoot.
Coach, how's your verbiage work for the trade and the jet motion?
So the only person that's allowed to trade is the tight end. So any formation we call trade. Only the tight end's the one moving to the other side. And then we actually just call the person's position and we call it jet. So like that motion there would have been X jet. So this formation would have come in row strong, trade, X jet. We called this Tulsa. So that's how that play would have come in. So row is the base formation. Strong is telling the running back to go to the same side as the tight end wing. Trade then tells the tight end to move over, and then the X jet. Is that clear, Coach?
Yeah, that's perfect. I like it.
Yep. So we have the same motions for everybody, and we just say their position. So if I wanted the Z to jet, I would just say Z jet. If I wanted the R to jet, whoever it is, so they all learn the one motion, and then they just listen for their letter. I felt like that helped us also when we switched, kids had to play other positions.
Off topic a little bit, but how do you time up your jet when you're in the shotgun? When are you trying to snap that ball?
So we tell the quarterback, depends on how fast the kid is. So the quarterback kind of has to know who's going in motion, but we usually tell him right when he gets to the tackle. Obviously, faster kids might have to be a little sooner. Let's see. Oh, this one is a frustrating one here. This one, if he follows the tackle here, we got a really nice play. So here's your X jet again. He comes back. Now, if you notice, and you'll see it more in the end zone, if he follows number 55 here, we have a really nice play. And you'll see it more on the end zone. It's just one of those things that he's supposed to take 2 shuffle steps before he gets vertical. And I think he got a little excited. This was a playoff game. But if you see, that's my tackle running through that the quarterback should be following.
Yeah, that was going to be a nice one.
Yeah, that was going to be a good one. But, high school kids, it's what you got to live with. So now this one's a little different, Coach, and I just threw this in there. So this is same side. So you're going to get the jet motion, okay, just like we've been doing, except for now the guard tackle are going to pull. We're not reading the backside DN. This is my tight end. I just traded him. So now my tight end is going to block the normal read guy or the kick, right? And now these guard and tackles are going to pull kick out same side. See how that jet motion really gets this kid to widen, which makes the very easy kick out block. We actually get tangled up because the kid widens so much, but then we should get these guys turning up. So again, the way I look at it is I know that's not exactly GT counter, but it's the exact same blocking scheme for the offensive line. I was a lineman in college, and the less blocking schemes, the better. So to me, that was a really good play because you widen that kick out block just by the jet sweep action. And then we can get up in there. All right, so we trade again. There's your jet motion again. Just trying to get people all to move around. And then we're up in the chute. All right, I'll give you another end zone. So you see we got our double team. There's your chute. And then we're up to the safety, 6-yard gain. All right. Coach, you let me know when you want to talk through anything or you want to see anything. Here's that bubble again. Okay, so here's the bubble read. That kid widens. Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I really like the bubble one. I'm gonna steal that one, man.
Yeah, that's it's really easy, and it really, to me, it almost turned. I mean, if you watch these linebackers, to them, they're dropping back almost like it's draw.
They were just running out of there that time.
Yeah.
No, I really like it. We were running it to the same side, but I like yours a lot better.
All right, Coach. And pretty much that's my film. You have any questions? I will not save.
No, you did a fantastic job, man. I'm sure people are gonna want to talk to you about it. I'm gonna put your Twitter on when I put the information in, so that they can hit you up on Twitter if they want to talk about it. But
yeah, absolutely, Coach. I love talking ball. So if somebody wants to talk about any of their schemes, wants to trade film, look at film, I love talking all that stuff up. Like I said, I didn't come up with any of this stuff. This is just stuff I saw, thought could help us. Just we're big into motion formations, like the trading, the jet motion, just to try to get people to move around a little bit, to try to get them. But like I said, all those GT counters were the same for the O-line,
right,
and which is what I really liked. We could run same side, we could run across, we run it to where the tailback's getting the ball. We run it with like what you saw with the bubble. So all those things kind of work off each other.
Well, it looks really good, man, and you did a great job of teaching, and I appreciate you coming on tonight.
No, thank you, Coach.